Don't wait on them to love you. Yes! Hi, everybody. I am back today to talk about me, myself, and I. That's all I got in need. Somebody loves you, baby. Our subject of becoming more. So let's just jump into the topic today. But before we get started, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. So today, right now is the best opportunity for you to go ahead and jump on the becoming more train. So you hit that subscribe button and you also hit that notification bell so you know when I post content in the future about becoming more, about becoming a better you, about us taking this journey called life together, because we're here. So I want to talk about self-love today. Self-love is so important because this is the place that everything that you ever want in life flows from. Bottom line, I believe that the basis of this planet is love. This universe is based off love. Like that saying, God is love. Everything is based on love. And so who better to love than you? I am a believer of the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is this: how you feel and what goes on the inside is a direct reflection of the outside, okay? And most times, I know for me, I practice loving everybody else before me. I am a lover at heart. I love to love. I am a romantic, and the feeling of love, there is nothing else like it. However, I did not extend that same level of treatment to myself. And so I come by to say this, is that the self-love journey is where to be these days, because at the end of the day, you spend more time with you than anybody else on this planet, and that goes for a lifetime. So for me, practicing self-love is very important, because this is the well, this is the fountain, this is the place that all of my abundance in my life will flow from. And what do I mean by self-love? Well, my definition is, how well do you treat you? If you were your spouse, would you still be with you? Would you? The answer to this question 6 years ago would have been no, but these days I have a conscious practice of loving myself. And what that means for me is telling myself it's gonna be okay, telling myself that I'm beautiful, telling myself that I deserve a well-meaning life, telling myself that I deserve the opportunities that I desire in my life. Also, having boundaries in place also is a demonstration of self-love. I didn't know this at first, but how you treat you is how the world will treat you. There is no way around it. We were taught that the external environment is more important than the internal environment. And that's just straight okay? The inside is where the outside is created from. So we have to take care of the inside, our mental space, our hearts. We got to heal our minds and heal our hearts from things that have happened to us. And self-love is one of those things in order to heal our hearts and to heal our minds, because you typically are harder on yourself than anybody else. You know what I mean? And we got to stop that. I know I have to stop that and practice more of those things, that it's going to be okay, Brittany. Ain't nothing really serious going on here. I am here to have fun. I am here to live a life of abundance. I am here to live a life that's fulfilling, and that just me being born alone makes me worthy. And these are the mantras, these are the statements that I say back to myself on a daily basis to put me back in a place of love. Because I'm going to be honest, working on a job or dealing with other human beings in general, everybody is not always in a loving place, okay? You're going to come across people who are jerks, who are just not nice people, or just simply somebody just not having a good day. And so when you encounter that type of thing, I know for me, I would internalize it as if it was something wrong with me. I turned on myself. But I had to realize, you know what? He or she was rude. It's all right, Brittany. You are still worthy of love. You're still worthy of being treated with respect. And I will talk myself back into a place, into a better feeling place, into a more loving place. You see what I'm saying? But this is a daily practice that we have to really be conscious of. And at the end of the day, this journey is not about perfection. We were not put on this planet to be perfect. I wish somebody would have told me that a long time ago, because I spent a lot of time attempting to be perfect. You know what I mean? Attempting to be perfect in order to avoid the place of, you know what? I do make mistakes. You know what? I am human. You know what? I don't always hit the mark, but that's okay, because my worthiness is not hinged upon what I accomplish, what I do. You know what I mean? It's not even about that. It's about who I am as a person. And guess what? I know how to be me. I was born me. You know what I mean? I might have to do extra things in order to accomplish this and to accomplish that, but at the end of the day, I know how to be me. Whatever version of me that is that particular day, like today, y'all, I'm rocking the head wrap, baby. Y'all feeling it? This is a different version of me, but this is still who I am. This is still a part of me. And I'm coming on the camera in the version of Brittany of who I am today. Because we're not just one person all the time. We are so complex creatures. And we have to learn how to accept all sides of us. The not so good stuff and the good stuff. And for me, I was running from accepting the things that I did not like about me. It was very difficult for me to sit down and say, you know what, Brittany, you did disappoint yourself. You know, you did, miss the mark on this, but that's okay. I was withholding love from myself because of, in the name of wanting to accomplish things. I give myself a pat on the back when. I would tell myself, you did a great job when. And that's just not the way to go with this thing. You cheer yourself on every step of the way. Whether you find yourself in a situation that's not so good or that you're not so proud of, tell yourself, you know what, Brittany, you're human. It's all right. We're going to get, this is a learning experience. It's okay. Like, soothe yourself. Soothe yourself is how you would soothe your child. If your child that came home and said, Mommy, somebody wasn't nice to me today, or Daddy, somebody was really mean to me today, what encouraging words would you give your child? We have to use those same encouraging words, those same nurturing, soothing words that we would give someone else to ourselves. You will not have a better lover than yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Show yourself compassion. And like I said, these are things I know for me is I have to consciously practice it, because before now my pattern was to be super hard on myself. My pattern of thought and behavior towards myself was, I had to be perfect. But I am reprogramming myself away from that and just telling myself it's all good. I'm here to live. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to have experiences. I'm not here to achieve. My worthiness is not hinged upon what I achieve, what I have, what I do. Is who I be. You know what I'm saying? That's why this series to me means a lot about becoming more of who we really are. And only you can answer that question. But as you really discover that, you got to love yourself on the way. So what are some ways that you can enhance and improve your self-love? Number one, acknowledge and appreciate where you are. So a lot of times we withhold giving ourselves love, all in the name of achieving some future milestone, some future goal, something that has not come to pass. You see what I'm saying? I will celebrate when I achieve this. I will achieve that. I will pass this milestone. But the key to really bringing home self-love is you have to acknowledge and appreciate where you are. For instance, you're not at the weight that you want to be at, right? So a lot of times people will be like, I'll feel good in my body when I drop 20 pounds. And guess what? When they drop that 20 pounds, they still feel the same way that they felt when they were 20 pounds heavier. And I believe it's because you have to accept where you are. 20 pounds heavier, you have to figure out a way to feel better about that right now, to really appreciate and embrace where you are right now. So then when you get to that 20 pounds lighter, you will appreciate where you are at that point. And why is that? You have to feel good now in order to feel good later. That is the name of the game, So it's important for you to appreciate and acknowledge where you are. And again, you are where you are, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's done. The version of you today was manifested by all the experiences in life that you've lived before today. We can't go back and correct that. We only have the now. You got to love you in the now. Love the version that you are in the now. Whatever that looks like for you. That is the work to be done, is to appreciate and acknowledge where we are right now. Number 2, keep the promises that you make to yourself or don't make them at all. That is a key to self-confidence and self-love and self-esteem. You know what I mean? Is if you said, if you made a commitment to yourself, you know what? I'm going to walk twice a week for 20 minutes. Walk twice a week for 20 minutes. Or don't make that promise to yourself at all. So it's just like how you would feel if a friend continually counseled an appointment, counseled plans, did not live up to their word. That does not make you feel good. So please keep the words to yourself. Please keep the promises that you make to yourself, or don't make them at all, because that's okay too, because this is a journey. It might not be the time to promise yourself that, or make it something realistic that you know you will be able to keep your word on to yourself. Accept that you are worthy. A lot of times we think that we have to attain love. Love already is. Love is. That is such a powerful statement in my world. Love is. You don't need to attain love. It's more or less of allowing it and accepting certain things, is that you are worthy. You were born perfection. Just think about the biological processes that had to happen in order to create your physical body. You were well thought about and well loved by the Creator. You know what I mean? The same Creator that created the sun and the moon and the stars. And we admire and at all of all these other creations, baby. You got to shift that back to yourself too, because you are a part of that. You are a part of creation. So you just got to accept that. Accept that you the bomb.com, that you are here to be who you are. Exploring that and creating that and really living a life of abundance. So this is a journey. You don't check self-love off the list. It's a journey. So be kind to yourself. We have to practice kindness to ourselves and love. I almost like to think of it like this. When I have those moments where I'm not feeling so well emotionally, I'm just not having a great day, or I just maybe a little bit down about something, how would you talk to a friend in this situation? How would you talk to a loved one in this situation? And allow that feeling place to guide you to a very loving, compassionate, and understanding place in order to soothe yourself and to love on yourself, okay? So, again, self-love for me is how well do you treat you? So, at any given day, this can fluctuate, but what we want to do is to make a practice to treat ourselves well, to let ourselves off the hook. We don't have to be perfect. We're just here to be ourselves and learn along the journey. I know, a lot of times it's easier said than done. What I dang on sure believe is that when you consciously do this day in and day out, you will see the improvements. You'll find yourself laughing more and just having fun, not taking yourself so seriously, being able to enjoy the moment because you're really not focused on the next thing you got to do and the next thing you want to accomplish and the next goal you want to do. And no, you're just enjoying the moment because you already know I don't need to do any of those things to feel worthy because I'm already worthy. I don't have to achieve another thing in this lifetime in order to receive love, because you understand that the love is already there. You just have to allow it. All right, so we want to really make self-love a priority, actually number one on our list, in order to becoming more than who we already are, to really expand and grow and enjoy this journey as much as we possibly can. This is Brittany, and I am checking out today for today's video. If you liked what I talked about today, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. What is your favorite color? Let's keep it simple. And until next time, you all take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'ma be my own best friend.